Recycling. Just sit a while and take a little time to think how many plastic containers you are disposing. And the amount of food waste throwing out from your kitchen. Are we using or wasting things? Just think about this. Today, waste disposal has become a major problem to the entire world. We have built mountains of garbage by all the throwaways, which has polluted the air around those areas and so much other matters. Most of this waste is taken to the landfill site, even though it is not a solution for this matter all over the world. What is recycling? Recycling is the process of converting waste materials into new materials and objects. For an example, we can use empty jam bottles to store spices that we are using in cooking or to store some dried berries. Reducing and recycling is something that everyone can do at home. Home is the best place of starting solutions for this huge matter of waste disposal. Reduce, reuse and recycling are the best and the positive ways that one can save the environment. Did you enjoy reading a storybook or morning newspaper? You may keep the book with you, but will you keep the newspaper with you? Millions of trees are cutting down even at this moment to make the wood pulp for the paper. Do you know that if you help to recycle old newspapers, you are helping to reduce the amount of the trees being cut down? Glass. Another big waste product over the world. We can reuse the glass containers or can take to recycle centers or the places where collect glass wastes. Glass being washed, crushed and undergo several steps before they melt and make a new container. Secret of the glass is it never becomes weaker. Aluminium ore is called bauxite. The bauxite is purified to produce aluminium oxide, a white powder from which aluminium can be extracted. The extraction is done by electrolysis. The ions in the aluminium oxide must be free to move so that electricity can pass through it. It uses a lot of energy to carry out this process. Drink cans are made of aluminium which can be recycled. Recycling aluminium helps us to reduce the energy use for the extraction process. Why do we use plastic? Durable. Because plastic packaging is so durable, plastic packaging can be very thin. This means it uses fewer resources and takes up less space for transport, which means fewer trucks, trains or planes are needed to transport it. Versatile. Plastics can be transformed in many different ways. Plastics could protect the natural world from the destructive forces of human need. We talked about some good things about plastic so far. Why is plastic harmful? 1. Plastic affects human health. Exposure to them is linked to cancers, birth defects, impaired immunity, endocrine disruption and other ailments. 2. Plastic never goes away. Plastic is a durable material made to last forever, yet 33% of it is used once and then discarded. Plastic cannot biodegrade. It breaks down into smaller and smaller pieces. Plastic pollution is the accumulation of plastic objects and particles, e.g. plastic bottles, bags and microbeads in the Earth's environment that adversely affects wildlife habitat, and humans. Plastic pollution can afflict land, waterways and oceans. It is estimated that 1.1 to 8.8 million tons of plastic waste enters the ocean from coastal communities each year. Living organisms, particularly marine animals, can be harmed either by mechanical effects, such as entanglement in plastic objects. Reducing plastic waste. Why is it important? While getting rid of plastic waste is the primary environmental problem, the production process is a leading cause of carbon emissions contributing to global warming. It takes a lot of energy and resources to make plastic, with more than 90% being produced from fossil fuel resources. Experts believe that if current trends continue, in 30 years' time 20% of global oil consumption and 15% of global carbon emissions will be associated with plastic production. Food waste. Stop throwing away all your kitchen and garden waste. We can recycle it by making compost. Decayed organic material used as a fertilizer for growing plants called compost. What not to compost and why? Meat, fish, egg or poultry scraps, odor problems and pests. Dairy products, odor problems and pests. Fats, grease, lard or oils, odor problems and pests. Coal or charcoal ash contains substances harmful to plants. Diseased or insect-ridden plants, diseases or insects might spread. Protecting our planet starts with you. To watch more of these valuable videos, click subscribe button and join with us. Stills and Moves.